The Beehive Podcast with Richie B. We're chilling with the hustlers, we're chilling with the entertainers, and we're chilling with the entrepreneurs.
Sanbonani Dumelang. It is me, the BONGA. That's what's up.
All right.
Yeah.
Normally, BONGA, BONGA.
Yes.
Don't hide it.
Yeah.
They must see.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Normally, when I start, I would like to start with a toast.
A toast, yeah. That's what's up, yeah.
And whatever that we toast for,
Yeah.
we say it or a toaster for what?
We are toasting for God, for giving us this beautiful day and an opportunity to engage in orally, yeah. So yeah, big ups to you who's enthroned where in the vast and infinite horizons for blessing us with such a beautiful.
Wait! I did not open my let's do this. I would say let's toast for a healthy lifestyle.
Okay.
And more money.
Okay.
And what else?
Broader and infinite new horizons which are bestowed upon us by God's grace. Yeah.
Bonga, when you were coming down here,
Yeah.
and I said, what can I offer you? What alcohol do you drink?
Yeah.
You don't consume alcohol?
I don't, unfortunately. Yeah.
Really?
I don't.
We originally.
Yo. Let me be honest with you. I did drink Mara a long while ago. 2010 until 2014. Yeah.
So now is it for PR purpose or you don't drink alcohol at all?
Not at all.
You drink sometimes, occasionally?
Never. Like legitly. Like I just cut it out. My life for good.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just believe for more life anyway, diverse and so are our individual journeys. Understand?
Yeah.
I believe in life being pre-orchestrated for rather divine reasons. Understand?
Yeah.
I believe for na life yaka, all the things that I've gone through my life, I believe they were pre-orchestrated by God for a specific reason and a purpose.
All right.
Understand?
Guys, today, please get your dictionary in order. Of course, you're going to have to help me.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, thank you so much one more time for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. I know you could have been somewhere else doing some things, but you chose to be here with me. My name is Richie B. I'm almost Mr. Donkey, my baby. Donkey, my horse. In the building, ladies and gents. This guy. This guy is kidding. The most influential or the most you're famous, man. And with your accent,
yeah,
South Africa, man. But bakare or myself, let me say, I think or I thought,
yeah,
you are a street man. I can't say street kid.
Yeah. Okay, street dweller in a sense. Yeah. Circumstantially. I get it. Okay, let me put it this way.
Maybe I'm homeless. Maybe you can teach us better.
Now I prefer the word street dweller.
Street what?
Street dweller.
Oh, dweller.
DWELLER.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. Sanbonani, by the way. Ubonga lona, BONGA. Yeah. And it's an honor and a nyabong for the opportunity to engage verbally this beautiful day before it. I'm calling up teen before it we had this discussion like before like hi and the guys were actually asking me, you understand, because while we were driving here, we did like an impersonation of like Victorian type accent, I understand.
Yeah.
And then the guys were blown like, okay, Bonga, like why are you so good like in linguistic diversities or what? So I actually like emphasized gore nna ke motho opetsing le diverse native people.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I believe God had blessed me with a broad mind. It's like a sponge, understand? So the more people get petsing le bone, it's the more I learned as a being.
So you're saying, how many languages do you know? If I may ask you.
Okay.
Spitori.
How begins the thought anyway? Lemuti back bo mishmonga katola bo ventrali abona. They're from go Winterfeld, so I.
So what is?
Resteller honor per wete bila. Yeah, PTA, that's what's up. All the way from GHP, go Josie.
Yeah.
What is on?
Guess today, today, Hore, what's happening with him?
Yeah, legit.
I saw you with Alostro, and Alostro seems like Lelola something, man. How do you know how like relationship with Alostro Asia? Because I saw you, there was a music video or something that you were shooting. Then he was here.
Yeah,
and we spoke about you.
Yeah.
How is your relationship with him?
Together. Something you don't realize, ne?
Yeah.
Alostro na okay, arna kwali.
Yeah.
Now we don't. I just believe Alostro is just a unique guy, understand? Like he's different in his own fashion or manner.
Yeah.
Understand? So especially for his outrageous antics, understand? So the guy is always and I believe Alostro went viral for speaking into the rather outrageous. So that is why I told her, because now like personally, people just loving for just being dumb nice. Yeah.
Come on. Did you just say that?
Like legit, Joe, like that guy, dog. Like some of the things. Okay, for instance, I get the example.
Yeah.
Bamota DJ Sambori.
DJ Sambori.
Okay, rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
Bamota ejo uti laga DJ Sambori. Askambotsa ka DJ Sambori wena. Dama no bolelo kiri overdose. Uti la kiri nyope. I mean like as if DJ Sambori nele mosreche. So that is why I didn't get too much in head. Because the guy just speaks whatever comes to mind. So maybe I'll come and something like that. So it's not someone too hard. Yeah, it's just someone who is just being himself.
But you were together last year, and what was happening?
Nerebeta like body social media contents. I get it. Na le Alostro were like the yin yang of the media fraternity.
Yeah.
Understand? So Alostro has a cult following of his own.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to meet and do something, learn, especially where like body TikTok and whatnot is concerned. Yeah. So there was a guy called Angry Birth who was promoting music video high. By the way, we are recording Bafwe to Cooking Up a Storm. Do you see us or did you hear our music?
Music and also the podcast that you
Bafwe too. My podcast. Unfortunately, Khozo, get logo khama papa. Khozo was supposed to bring the toppers are can't be wena. Hey, Byzantine.
Also, you're a brand.
Like branded teas. Yeah, we have our branded teas.
Yeah.
Yeah, of our podcast. It's Mass Embrace. It's the Mass Embrace of the BONGA. Featuring yours truly, Khozo.
What is it all about? What is your content? What do you talk about most?
Yo. Good thing you ask. I just believe Khorobato are just fascinated, God, this large Grand Canyon of mine.
Yeah.
So now I'm just a fountain of knowledge. Hence, that is why I go in my experiences of being on the streets. I used to read a lot. So I always embraced literature. So it's the more I just fed my brain more input. So I in the podcast, it's more of me expressing myself to the masses.
Oh yeah,
and and another thing, it's also embracing love, because that's one of our core statutes. Am I lying, Khozo? Hence, that is why we chose to name the show Mass Embrace.
Mass embrace.
Yeah, mass embrace. You know why? Because the word embrace embodies love. So giving love to the society at large. Yeah, based on my own personal experiences. Because I have been almost more than a decade illustrating. Understand?
10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I wanted to ask, man. We're going to talk about your music.
Okay.
We're going to talk about what you're cooking. People are more concerned about why you on street. Because I mean, like Bonga, with your knowledge, you can simply go to a company now. Let's say bombastic.
Yeah.
You go to a manager and you're saying, I'm here.
Yeah.
Looking for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I'll tell you in Jagane, mainly it was more domestic mishaps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was more at home, but it's more a medley of okay, let me put it this way. My father was a taxi owner.
Oh yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
And in the taxi industry, it can be very savage. Understand?
Dangerous.
Which he was unfortunately shot dead 9 times to the head.
9 bullet.
Yeah, legit.
Come on.
He died.
Rest in peace to your father. Man.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Boy, Robert Madonzela. Rest in peace to your soul. So, okay, got Taban, got best there for Rustenburg in the Northwest Province.
Oh, Rustenburg.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey. Rustenburg.
Yeah, I can say Tata Lebatswan, Iran.
Yeah.
Hey, get Tabane, Le Farahata, GG, Fox Lake, Moraga, Mohwase, Okasi, Katana School of Zinyaville. And in Let's School of Samaburu.
South Africans.
Ja, ek het eers by 'n boereskool geleer julle. Ek is op boer binne. 'n Bietjie buite gebrand met belangrikste maatjies so sterkte julle. Veels geluk en al die beste ook in die Here se heilige genade. En ek is ook lief vir julle.
I don't know what you said, but can I have verbetterings? I don't even know what you said. And then now, your father.
By the way, verbeterings means corrections.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the horlosi?
Okay.
What is it? Is it an animal? What is it?
Orlosis.
Yeah.
I'm an orlosi. I think it's glasses.
Glasses.
Yeah. I'm an orlosi.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's glasses. People who wear glasses are called orlosis.
Okay. And
Yeah.
time king Africans.
Oh.
What is watch or
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Warlosi. Yeah, it's a watch.
I only
Sorry.
did Africans
Oh.
from one fan.
And yes, I'm a work clapper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you're on the street, 10 years down. Your father passed on.
Oh, okay. Shoot as well.
Yeah.
I get Rona as African natives, as the father passes on, the legacy or the estates must pass on down to the boy child,
Which is you.
which is me. Now I was wanted dead too. So it came to a point where I almost received threats in a sense. Now, if I even try to take over, I'll be squashed to like a daddy. So I had to flee for my life. Yeah.
So what Chabela starting?
In a sense, because it had reached a boiling point where my own family was at disputes to this very day about Wani. Understand? To a sense of feeding each other poisons over my father's estates.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what's up. So now I never received like anything from.
So but
As a state,
they were supposed to come to you.
My father's own words were, "Bonga, my son,
Yeah.
these are yours." From a very tender age, I grew up with my father telling me, "Gore, ke berekela wena ngwanake." And I was fortunate enough. I was the most beloved out of my father's offspring or pedigree. Hence, that is why ntatwaka na khotetse bjana to put me in like good schools.
I also heard when I was doing my research that you were kicked out of the house. It's not like Uno Chaba fell. Somewhere between your mom and your stepfather.
Oh,
Something like
hey, that was a different story. Yeah.
Okay. What led you out? Most are thinking you
Nah, mainly it was more of the death of my father. This side, Rustenburg, and the taxi disputes and whatnots. So the AIE Soweto, okay, sharp. I just believe Usatane is very challenging.
Yeah.
You understand? So okay, I used to spend years having resentment over my stepfather. Understand?
Yeah.
For being, he was heavy on alcohol. Understand?
Oh yeah.
And then he used to be verbal towards me.
Stepfather.
Yes. In a very, I don't want to delve deeper into that.
Yeah.
But as time progresses, I saw it's more of no. It's like I mean, he was just how can I put this? He was just a puppet.
Oh,
yeah. I believe the wicked enemy, which is Satan, was trying to destroy life. Yeah, in such a way, because I believe when you are born as a human being, there's something you possess. You understand?
Through that.
So he will use whoever or whatever is on the way to try and block or suppress or inflict, or you understand that? Whatever you possess, so that it does not cultivate into its fullest potential.
Yeah.
1%. So I believe because in the end, he's a human. So we have reconciled, because those are his old ways. Understand?
Yeah.
Now he's okay. He's
fine now.
Yeah, it's cool.
When last did you see him?
Yesterday at night. You remember once we called you? You remember when we were calling you through the phone?
Oh, you and your sister.
Yeah, legit. Yeah.
But Bonga, tell me, where do you stay now? Because of it seems like you have an access to go home. Where do you stay now? Are you still
currently? It's a balance of equations.
What?
Yeah. Currently, diploma in a place, Kofitas. You understand?
Where's Fitters?
It's in Friededorp. You understand? So there are slight complications.
Yeah.
Where I'm staying currently, go Soweto. You understand?
Yeah.
It's these family homes. They always have issues and stories, and especially now it's not my pedigree house. So when it's from my stepfather's side, house.
What do you say is that if you want to sleep bedroom today, if you feel like I want to sleep on the bed today, you can go somewhere and sleep on the bed?
Not a bed. Yeah, because I sleep on around the car, sleep on the couch. Yeah. More dining room. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. But to put it mildly, I need a space of my own. Because there's domestic imbalances. Yeah. I'm just trying to put it as lightly as possible. Understand? Because now I don't believe in offending or whatever. Yeah, it's more of domestic things that are happening within my domestic space,
I hear you.
of which I don't want to delve deeper.
You don't want to disclose much.
Yeah.
So now, Bonga, with my experience, normally here when I'm thing, we judge people.
Yeah.
Understand? And we think some of homeless people, ki baba lo ile ba half, like la kopela 2 rand. Like, how do people treat you? Let's say you ask for 2 rand or something. One thing you know, Salia ukwatisha about feel about what's working. I can say, man, how do you deal with that, man?
Damn. I believe Jorge, that's one of the worst things ever, being judged. I believe Jorge, like as a person, in fact, I believe Jorge, that was one of the core contributors of me staying so long, Mr. Ding. It's the judgment of the masses which kills your self-esteem as a being. I understand that because when people label you as hobo, malunde, zwechi, or street kitty, and some would call you even pathetic, like go away, pathetic, useless thing.
Oh yeah.
You understand? That stink, and all those type of judgmental terms.
Sure.
So it kills your inner man. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what I believe contributes to even my prolonging of. I believe it wasn't a mistake to stay in the streets. Ne? I believe staying so long is the mistake. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I believe my life's destiny. Understand?
Yeah.
Because I believe we have all different journeys. More lifing. My life's journey was to go through the streets before getting sharp on my lifing, so that Hakele Shapo not to forget my fellow brothers and sisters whom are dying every day. You understand? And the society, instead of uplifting, changing their lives, I understand that they are suppressing or marginalizing them further simply because of the outward appearance. You understand? Because in the end, we are not what we were. You understand? Hans Wapola the other day, Hagidro highlighter, the song, in the Irie. I am not my hair, I am not the skin, but I am the soul that lives within. Once mankind remembers, Uguti, a man is not defined by clothes or, we understand, the odor under one's armpits, but rather the inner man, the personality, your core is what makes you. You understand? Once we learn to see each other, see myself in you and you in I, you understand? It's something I try to convey on a daily basis, and my friends here can be my witnesses. If you can check my podcast on the mass embrace, it's something that I have a deep connection with. It's something that I get emotional even conveying, because it's a message I feel like the modern day society's hearts have grown stone cold, because why we have been programmed or brainwashed or have been fed this perception which in life must be material. The word success, the word achievement has to be defined by how much you, a man, have acquired in the world, forgetting Guti, it all shall perish and it's all in vain. But rather, it's more the size of your heart that counts most, Malome. It's more what's inside that defines your success. Success to me defines the amount of love you give back to the society. Loving thy brother as you love thyself. The amount of passion which is poured out in loving your brothers. That's what I believe makes a man rich. You are rich in what connects us as beings. I believe, hence that is why we even made a song called All Love. So if you can go to YouTube, it's Bonga featuring Khotso Kara. The name of the track is called All Love.
Khotso, shout out to you, man. And Before we finish, I will want you to come here, man. I want to ask you few questions because of what you're doing, man. It's amazing, and I never thought I'll end up meeting Bonga.
Amen.
My people, or my family, I'm talking about my followers. They wanted him here, and you managed to bring him here. Understand?
Yeah,
So now, Bonga, let's say now your first day on your street. You don't know where to go. What happened? Tell me about that. Who did you go to?
Malume, can I define something here for you?
Please.
Do you realize how verbal, how can I put this? Okay, verbal assault or verbal attack or verbal assault goes far deeper, and the effects are far more devastating than physical assault.
So manzo atlaba ufeta ubeta.
Listen here, you have a child.
Yeah.
I get one like one hour.
Yeah.
All right. Mwana uzuje chogere ga sha. Wa mupanisha ke.
Yeah.
Do you realize what it's more your words as you're punishing the child that will go deeper than the actual beating? Listen here. Oh, sorry. Listen here. You're useless. You're pathetic. Haunangondo. Yeah, you'll never go anywhere.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
And then the child, how do you let that connect?
Yeah. Sure.
What will ring out bigger?
The words are more powerful than physical.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it says.
When a child runs, alodula koning. What do you think will be ringing out harder? Is it the pain of the belt, or is it your words which you were uttering whilst punishing the child?
I don't know.
It's the words. The word useless and useless and useless, pathetic will be like a broken record playing in the back of the head's mind.
Yeah.
One understand? Yeah. So my coming back to the street partner, you grow numb. You numbing yourself.
Yeah.
When all these events and all these words of suppression are playing out in the back of your mind. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is, it's like I was almost half dead. I was like a mummy.
Already when you get to the street, already no.
I like on my first
Okay.
times, understand?
Yeah.
It's all these thoughts playing out in the back of my head.
Manzo go high.
Yeah, family, all those things, you understand?
Yeah.
Because obviously charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So the poison which has been fed or spoon fed,
What is
you
it?
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, outside. What's so called Nyako?
No, maybe the lighting it will change. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, man. So
you're on the street now.
yeah.
Where did you go on that day? We no wait, right? Not okay.
Like what's that thing?
First time more about the thing. No to like I
Oh,
Yeah.
Nearly go in Fordsburg. Fordsburg, Mayfair.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a medley of that, and just you get to meet people. One thing for sure, and you get to relate. Kare, you get to meet other street dwellers again, who have got maybe even harsher situations than yours. For instance, you remember I told you the story of Clive again? Clive, maybe I meet Clive.
Yeah.
Wheelchair.
Okay.
More keep blood mall. Keep blood mall Pretoria Center.
Okay, yeah, there's a blood mall, I know.
Yeah, there's a guy Odulang gating there with a wheelchair called Clive.
I'm not sure if I know the person.
All right. Clive, okay, listen here. Clive's mother took Clive to a homeless shelter when Clive was 2 years old. Ne? And then he abandoned him. So that shelter only takes kids from 2 years all the way to 14 years. Understand? When he was 14, he had to, they have to try to find you foster care until then. So they were unlucky and successful in getting him foster care. So he ended up, he had to go to the streets. He ended up in the streets. Understand? Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, it's the birds.
They're trying to talk to us or what?
It's right. I feel lucky.
Oh, now bonga.
You wanna go?
That's bonga to use the English. English.
Yeah.
And okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
How did you survive? What do you make a show or like you were working?
I wasn't working, hey. I was just I've always been a social guy. I'm very vocal.
Okay.
Number one. So now like I just believe God has blessed me with that vocal power. When I start to speak, you just have to listen. Understand? So I just had that limostrate, you understand? When I just speak these Asian folks, it's more Muslims. Understand? Yeah, so food there, and then but what I believe or what helps you survive it more is the brotherhood you create with other fellow street dwellers. Understand? Yeah, because everyone has their own diverse story. Understand? So hence Clive doesn't know his mother, doesn't know his father. Understand? He was taken to foster care until at 14, where at 14 he had to find his way out, and then he found himself on the streets. He found a girl called Tabile. They created a child. And hey, guess what happens? The social workers snatch the child to foster care. So do you realize now it's almost like a generational thing? Clive was taken to foster care at the age of 2. Guess what? His son, CJ, was actually 2 years old when he was snatched from Clive's custody. Yeah. And then Clive was hit by a car. You remember?
That's why I feel wheelchair.
Yeah, he was amputated.
Yeah.
One leg. And then, it was amputated. He was working with wheelchair. One day he fell, hit the knee, clotting. His other foot died.
So
it's one of those sad things, understand?
Yeah.
So some people just judge, I understand? But if you really want to get a clearer scope as to why are there so many individuals, and then now what I've realized, there's so much talent.
That one I've realized, man.
Understand?
There's a lot of
these people are gifted, and in different yet profound ways.
Come on.
That's why it comes back to Lena believing Hore. Hence now I'm Christian, I get it.
Oh, you're Christian. That's also
Yeah.
Salwa has been like you.
No.
Oh, and I think we fit to that point.
No.
Will it just be no?
No. I'm
Are you
too
for real?
swag for that. No.
Are you serious?
Like legit. Nagalas number, papa. I don't do that. No.
And Bonga, you just mentioned the word talent, you know?
Yeah.
They saw a potential in you. And when I saw you first time, it was more, it was Miss South Africa or what?
Yeah.
There was a video that it was trending.
Okay.
She was talking to you. The lady was talking to you.
Okay.
And that's where I started to see your video.
Oh.
I don't remember if it was Miss South Africa or the contestant.
Okay.
Miss South Africa.
Yeah. She was a finalist.
You even went to Rehabilitation Center.
Okay. Yeah.
And Alostro are Uchabile. Tell me about what happened. You were supposed to call radio guy now. What happened?
Guy.
What happened, Joe? You were working in like get voiceover or something radio or what was it?
Can I tell you something, Pichak?
Tell me, bro.
Especially okay. Obana, this voiceover thing and whatnot, ne?
Yeah.
It saddens me because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There was a company called Fundi.
Fundi, yeah.
Yeah. They contacted me through Sisanda.
Yeah.
They announced to the world, we are giving Bonga 2 jobs. And Sisanda even announced it to the world. Bonga is getting 2 jobs from a company called Fundi.
Yeah.
Sharp. Time passes. When it's time for them to give me the job, ne? All of a sudden, they've decided not to give me the job. They, according to them, they have come to the conclusion it's not healthy for them as such a big brand to associate themselves with someone odulang mostrating. Now, funny enough, they say that one of the reasons is that I keep appearing more social media, but one shooter, Modi Robotong, asking for money. Understand?
Yeah.
So they assume, okay, go back to the intersection, which is just insane. I believe Fundi disappointed me.
Yeah.
Because why am I standing on the streets begging? Does that not display someone who needs an occupation?
Come on.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they were supposed to give me that job and eradicate my standing on the intersections. And then guess what they do?
Yeah.
They say, all we can offer you as, you understand, just as a Khufodisa, the wound is a 3-day voiceover and a pat on the back and bye-bye, good luck. I believe, so what does that portray for such a huge company to promise someone who is of desperation for some sort of income, and then all of a sudden it tells me they just wanted to ride on the wave because I was this individual who was trending and known in SA. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
I feel you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they take me in studio, give me a script, and I just whip it out.
I've seen everything.
You can type there on TikTok, check that Fundi ad, and they were blown away. And I even did it in 4 different languages.
Did they pay you?
Different story. Understand?
Sure.
So, to me, that was sad. Understand? Because I believe they were just in it to just boost themselves as a already established institution. Understand?
Yeah.
If you were so eager to help Bonga, why would you announce to the world you're giving me a job, and then like highly not come for the job, and then you tell me this and that and that and that. So I'm very disappointed at Fundi for that.
I agree. If they give you a job because of they see you there on the street, maybe they were supposed to offer you a shelter.
Yeah.
And something like that. I don't know.
They would be hailed as heroes right now. Thank God for Fundi. They have fully eradicated that destitute man's life. Giving him a job, gave him shelter. Would they not be hailed as heroes today?
Of course.
We understand.
So now, at that time, did they take you to a rehab? Who took you to rehab?
The rehab saga.
You went before or after that? Those things.
I think it's way before.
Before they found you.
Yeah, way before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did you leave Rehab, Uchaba? Uchabile or what happened, Joe?
Okay, Rehab no kisacho awuchakane. And I wasn't the only one to leave. Nearly 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a sort of a scuffle, almost like a riot. Yeah, there was a fight, like a heavy fight between the caretakers and the actual. Yes, understand. The boy. Okay, not personal. Before I got the boys, one of the core reasons is the way the place is being run. I just believe, it's not. It takes someone who has abused substances to understand.
Your ancestors are here today.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We see a lot of things.
Yeah,
There was a bed outside.
Yeah. So I believe, okay, that institution has so many downs than ups for me. One, they will tell you that the first thing you must realize that you'll be an addict until you die. How can you teach people? You are actually trying to groom people from not abusing substances anymore.
Yeah.
Understand? Then they make you meditate on the words that you are an addict until you die. Understand? Then, secondly, they were not allowing me to have prayer sessions. It was I'm very passionate about my beliefs. Understand? For someone to challenge my prayers or my meditations with God, nah, I cannot take that.
So they didn't allow you to have your time with
Yes,
God.
then like legitly, like they said strictly no religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if another person is Muslim, you're Christian, and you're praying, you are offending? So they believe 1%.
Oh,
yeah, that's
come
what
on.
in their own mandate.
Come on.
Yeah, you understand. So yeah, and we had another fight with another sister who's a caretaker. She's a sangoma.
Oh yeah.
Then we were praying one day, ne? And then she comes in and like, no, not in this place, ne? This thing you're doing here, ne? Young Sinta, Cindy Memoya Yamin, Trelaboko Minala.
Oh.
Like, lady, you are just, you understand?
And you're praying.
Joe, I could chew that woman. Hey, Joe, yo. Yeah, bro.
So what man? Fuck.
I've had enough. Because I just believe that place almost like a prison. The setting, everything. I wanna like scaffold beds and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just believe, South Africa,
Yeah.
it's funding, fattening their own pockets, but not doing
the job.
What, yes, was intended, or the statute or the mandate of. You understand?
So when I was able to offer a rehabilitation center, rehabilitate about.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can. And I also believe I was destined for such a thing, which if God gives me the power, I'm still gonna implement that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then tabaya ya drug or nyanyaza kirinyaope. You know we introduced Chegemanya.
Not nyaope as such. I don't do nyaope.
Or rock, because they have names.
I don't smoke rock.
I don't know.
I smoke a synthetic form of diamorphine.
What is that? What is that?
It's more of a prescription of a stimulant of some sort. So it's like a central nervous system replacement agent. Okay,
how do you smoke it?
Like you with cigarettes, like you just
like a cigarette.
Yeah,
wave off.
Yeah, you just roll it and just burn it, and you smoke. No, it's more. I don't embrace those things. Those things came as a coping mechanism.
Oh yeah.
You remember I told you most strategy, you get suppressed, you get these. So it comes to a point where now you feel so suppressed emotionally, you need something to at least try to make you cope. with the suppressions of life, and especially the elements, guys. Rain is your worst enemy, Master. It's not kind.
And but why they pray for a rain?
People are praying for something that savages the homeless. Like, I mean, it's what it is. It's like the imbalance of life.
You're using that to
one man's treasure, another man's trash, and you know, one man's food is another man's poison. You know that song? Yeah. One man's food is another man's poison.
Yeah. I hear you, Bonga, man.
Yeah, man.
So now, are you still on it, or maybe you are looking forward on like Utlokamoyo?
I'm not that heavy
on it.
I used to be heavy. But now,
because of Alostro, keep on. Can you be Alostro? Bonga keki junkie.
That guy. That's why I'm telling that guy, Mina.
But I think he's a comedian. I think
he's more, that's what I said. He's just dumb nice. Yeah. People love him for being dumb nice. Yeah.
So Bonga, on the most thing, you can have anyone growing up because of even your father before he passed on. He invested in you in terms of school.
Yeah.
And now you're on the street. Because at that time before your father passed on, you could have you could any chick that you want. Then now
this guy, dog.
You're on the street now.
Yeah. The streets they're savage, bro.
You're dating on the street. You have a girlfriend.
Can I tell you a story?
Tell me a story, bro.
You remember? This guy is deep, bro. Okay. Yeah. I get it. As teenagers, I get it. One of those like feeling. It's at like mostly high school years, like prime teens and whatnot. So there was this girl called Salamina.
Yeah.
Salamina ogabonti baleng. Ohlala
yeah.
Like Joe, I won't lie to you, like that. My heart was poured out for that girl. I loved it. Like Joe, that girl, I loved her to such an extent, that I felt like she was my other half. Like I felt like this is would be like the mother of my kids.
Yeah.
Understand? And then we split. And then and that was when 2001.
Yeah, 2001.
And I've never had a chick ever since. So I've never looked
How
at
many
women.
years? How many years? So are you saying this is 2001 you never had sex with anyone? Let's leave relationship. Having sex. We're not talking about using your hand. I know that one. It's a norm. So
this guy.
You never had sex except your hand on the street.
Nah, dog. This guy, dog.
I'm saying
I haven't. Like let me be honest, I haven't.
You haven't
I haven't had ever since, because I've never looked at women ever the same again. I believe that woman affected me in some sense, because I just believe I was so deep in it that I went blindly to such an extent. When you feel like you're like, this is the it woman. So when she has your heart, it becomes such a pain that I don't know what happened after that.
So I'm paying almost thing. How's that way almost thing since 2001? That's what he's saying.
You're human.
I'm human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just believe for maybe God's timing. You know, I'm just like, maybe one day. But now, let me be honest with you, ne?
Also,
on the streets,
yeah,
you meet a lot of people who hate on you, ne?
Yeah.
Especially married old white women. Yeah.
But
like they hit on you, like
yeah.
Like,
so you
know what happens, ne?
Yeah.
There's women, there's white women, like white ladies, but someone got like the Mercedes Benz.
Smashing them.
Yeah, this guy though. So these people, they pay you nice money, yo.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you service them.
Hey, this guy. Hey. Joe, there's horny old white ladies out there, bro. And you find that their husbands are, you know, their bags are, their sex are.
So you're assisting those marriage too. What's the assist or what two when you get there?
Akiti, but it is what it is, Papa. Ne? It is what it is. Yeah. And they are moneyed, ne? And then most of them, ne,
for all night,
they stay in mansions, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then those people, like, John is no longer like giving me affection. He's just always busy and doing things and companies and meetings and constant whining, and just to give it to me is like a problem. And yeah, dog. It's like, yo, Joe. It's like, you're now this. You're more than just. You surely cancel. No.
At that time, you push harder when
more cancel. No, besides, just sitting down, you open to cancel and that. You know, like, okay, baby, yeah, man, why not? Yeah, that's
the money we sell about buyer. But I remember you were on the street and then bow from the street.
Yeah.
We look at the money
you, this guy, dog.
I'm just asking, maybe
can I defend it, dad?
No, it was back then, man. I mean, like,
jump is it.
Ever since maybe you met with a Hodzo, I think your life has changed. And man, I don't see you here.
Where?
Here. You're there.
Okay.
Joe, I mean, this guy is good. This guy is genius.
Wow.
This guy can run a company.
Wow.
This guy can motivate a lot of people.
Wow.
To change. Maybe what he's doing. But if we can talk to you now, already now I'm a good listener. One can stop judging one now. I've learned that people must stop judging people without knowing or maybe getting information. And when I check Bonga and things that he say, even from the previous interview that he had, I was listening to him. Understand? So you're good, bro. I don't know what to now. Tell us, what do you want for Wenobeshap? You have Khotso now. What more do you want for Otaring? Now, this is where you are now.
Let me be honest with you, ne?
Yeah.
Right now, Bafetu, I won't lie to you. And I've been preaching this one for a while now.
Yeah.
All I've ever asked in Namfetu was a one room in the back of my house. You remember Kilakauchala about that? Even Sisanda, I've been like pleading there. Unfortunately, we had our differences. But she bought a house, like a huge one. Go Centurion and whatnot. And it saddens me. How can you arrange 1, 2, and I've been pleading for a one room house, like a one room, which costs about 10 grand. And then all of a sudden posting like 2 to 3 million on a house and on social media, and she's like lavishing out, like she's just rubbing it on people's. You remember, you saw also when you were coming here, driving here, it's like almost every post has to be that house, like the beauty of the house, this and that and this. You understand, like that extravagance of person. So, but anyway,
who's that lady Concha again?
Sisanda Kwabe,
yeah. Oh yeah.
But no hard feelings, daddy, ne? Yeah, we love you. Nah, yeah, now I love you, sister. I've never. Okay, we might have had our differences, but I still appreciate her, and I still love her, and I still care for her.
Let's talk about what you want these people to help us. Maybe it's something it's doable.
Yeah.
So Richie, connect us with Bonga.
Yeah.
Where do you want them to build that one room house?
At the back of my grand's place in Soweto. Yeah. That would be lovely. And I've been I'm asking how long. Just a one room house in the back of my granny's place. One first one. Number two, I've been anticipating on the release of my book.
Yeah.
I've been anticipating. I have been anticipating on the release of my book. You understand?
Yeah.
Which would be like an autobiography. Life based. I had penned down about 60% of it. Like I have poured out my life onto pages. Through pen and paper. Most or my experiences most starting understand. So my vision and dream is to create BONGA which will go out there so that people might have a bigger or a broader perspective on the life of this individual called BONGA.
Bonga.
So obviously funding has always been an issue. If I had funding, so currently I also have like a fund me account.
Fund?
Yeah, like a funding
account.
Yeah, like for trying to establish that.
Oh,
yeah, which is spell it out. All right, it's 20 70 68 94 80. I repeat, it's 20 70 68 94 80, which is Capitec. Understand? I established that account for trying to meet because before to even currently, like I'm almost like the breadwinner at the same time. Because every time I see to my mother, it's always something is not there. I say pofu, I say sepa, I say this, it's that. Understand? Because my mother was retrenched like almost spanning. Yeah. And then Tamalaka, unfortunately,
Oh, the stepfather.
The stepfather side.
Yeah.
So
It's tough.
It's tough. Like it's tough. And then my sister just got a child. Yeah. So now whatever small thing I get,
I think to add, like maybe if people can help you with your music.
Yeah.
It's an album.
Yeah.
Gigs and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what's up. So before to that's what's up. BONGA featuring yours truly, Khoto Kada. We're doing music before you too. And Khoto, when are we releasing, Pap?
Maybe after 2 months.
2 months, Khoto. That's a lot. But anyway, in the coming weeks, we'll release like more YouTube again.
Why do you take so much time to release? Or is there anything already on what we that we can stream?
Like something tangible for now.
For now, we only have a single. You see, we have 5 songs already that like.
But you guys take time to release, or you wanna push this one first?
Yeah, but now what I'm trying to say is like it can't be 2 months also. It has to be ASAP. Yeah.
So we must
give them something more tangible. 1%. Yeah.
Guys, you see what I'm seeing, guys. I wanna know what I'm thinking now. People can just get your social media account or where they can stream your music so that they can buy your music in order to help you to fundraise so that you can have what you want.
All right.
Where do you find them?
Khoto. Yeah. Music, streaming. Remogai, Bobot. Yeah, I gotta. He's the producer. He's the Toho. Yadi what thought? Maratraka. The track is called All Love Bafwetu on all streaming platforms.
How about anticipating maybe after 3 weeks?
In 3 weeks' time, I get it.
Yeah, maybe once I've been at 6-5.
Yeah. So in 3 weeks' time, Bafwetu, we're releasing 5 tracks.
Where do you
understand?
find them?
On any streaming platform, you type Bonga featuring Khotokata.
Yeah. So Khotso is released it in most streaming platforms. Stream. You understand? I do spoken words there before you, like, my God, how could I ever define how profound your creation is as I mesmerize and unwind and think how beautiful you who is enthroned in the vast and infinite horizons. Oh Lord, words could ever marry or marinate and resonate. How could I ever open the chest of my heart and the doors which are shut by the savagery of hate? My love is like a goo made solid into jelly. How can I loosen and embody the definition of the word love? I just believe love is just beautiful. Love is beautiful. If I had words to elaborate love, people would love love.
Salo fly out of South Africa. Because we've seen videos about go Dubai or something like that.
But let's be honest, guys.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just for clout. I get we're promoting what's this? Angry Birds album.
Yeah.
Featuring MT. By the way, there's a possibility get Shabbat track MT. It's me, Angry Bird, and MT.
Oh
yeah, that's what's up. So guys, All Love, BONGA, featuring yours truly, Khotsokada, all platforms, stream. Yabon, go to YouTube, click Bonga, All Love. You'll see the track. Okay. And as in 3 weeks, releasing more. And as we said again, it's 20, 70, 68, 94, 80. Capitec, that's my fund account. That is for my book, actually. You understand? And trying to meet the mandates within our domestic mishaps.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, thank you so much one more time for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. I know you could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be here with me and Bonga. BONGA.
BONGA.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to say to them before we leave? Because of there are a lot of things that I want to talk to you about, but due to this thing, doesn't allow us.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, anything that you want to say or word of the day to
so repeat alawe beswaxoxa. Ne? Streptococcus pyogenes. Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yeah. Those are your 2 words of the day.
What did you say?
I said Streptococcus pyogenes and Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yeah.
What is that? They're not even in a dictionary.
Yeah. So yeah, my last words were for tune. Ke better language amoka samsansi from PTA 012 hoza Josie Radhatalla Ralabatalla Stelle Pila Ono Shapo. In Afrikaans, sterkte, veelsgeluk en al die beste ook my belangrikste maatjies in die Here se heilige genade. In Swahili, inaonana kesho rafiki yangu bwana, Mungu mkubwa, mshikaji basi. Asante sana. Ngesilungu, siyabonga. Thank you, and I pray that he who is enthroned in the vast horizons blesses you beyond any oral description, outsurpassing even one's broadest and vastest of thoughts. Young Bob? Yeah.
Venda?
Okay, in song.
It's onga.
He cancele ngwana masebe, he cancele shakarameno, yeah, he cancele ngamatemba ashkwembo akayena. Yeah. Ai Johnzeni goranzana yabona nga Africa Dzonga ya hina. Yayibona lento le. That's what's up.
So, okay, one more time. We're wrapping it up now.
Yeah.
But people always see you more next to Auckland Park. Is it Auckland Park?
Auckland Park.
Where you used to sleep?
Yeah.
Or where you sleep?
Yeah, at Campus Square, yeah.
What is the reason why you sleep there? Babang Bari, you wanted a job, SABC?
My main objective, Nadao, I always had a vision, especially like radio. Guys, I've always had like a passion for radio. I always had a dream of having like a drive show of my own.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
So I believe SABC is just down the road. Understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, I had that dream, having my own drive show in radio, or being a presenter of some sort within. I believe I could have or still can contribute a lot within the media and the corporate landscape. You understand? They took serious advantage of me. If you can look, I've been exposing.
You're trending, man.
You understand?
You're trending.
Yeah, because I've done so many things, yet I've never reaped the rewards of such. Instead of people investing in someone who is destitute, they just suck more out of you. Understand? I did Standard Bank ads. Standard Bank is an authorized financial services and credit provider. T's and C's apply. You remember what I told you? Yeah. I've done a radio like.
Let's do a link. We just played a song now. Maybe let me just say Alicia Keys team up with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Empire State of Mind.
Yeah.
Do a link after playing that song.
Okay. Mzansi, we always whip out the blazers tracks on your beloved station, 11.5 FM.
No, I know.
Stuff like that, Yeah. So, yeah,
you have a radio. You have a radio voice.
Yeah.
So I don't need to test you.
That's what's up.
I don't need to test you already.
That's what's up. Yeah. And already I have a couple of accolades which I've done already for the radio, and they never paid me.
Before. Let's do this. Hold me. Let me take your power. Guys, this is how we sign. Bonga.
Yeah.
This video is going to trend.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yes, it.
And people gonna say a lot of
virally.
People gonna say a lot, and let's agree that we're doing this voluntarily. So we are not forced to do this. Even after a certain period, when you feel like you have changed, man, you feel like you wanna delete this. As a BIF podcast, we're not gonna delete anything. You don't owe us for anything.
Okay.
We don't owe you anything. Do we agree on that?
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Is it cool?
I mean, yeah.
Because of what I want to do now. What I'm trying to say is that we do this out of love. We try to Waban.
Yeah, I dig.
Sure.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah.
So now I don't know.
Yeah.
Sali wareka mara. Ravayan, or maybe I know places.
That's a discussion for another day.
Okay.
For now, God loves you. And remember to spread the message of hope and love. Remember to spread the message of care.
Yeah.
And remember to love thou brother as you love thyself. Love is a message of which I try every day to convey to the vast society at large. From me, BONGA, yours truly,
Richie Beam, Shimano Metallica CM, almost running a Malavan Zomba, Mr. Donkey Mavivi, a donkey Mahosh.
Siamo, I'm afraid to.